Welcome back, guys, to a brand new video here on the channel. Today on this video we're going to be doing a FIFA 18 Pro Club's best center back build to use. I'm also going to give you guys, of course, the traits, so make sure you guys stay all the way to the end so you guys know what traits to use, and I'll explain them as well. But before we even dive into this video, I want to give a big shout out to everyone that's supporting us over on Twitch. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys check out the link in the description. We're live every day on Twitch pretty much. And also big shout out to everyone here on YouTube for all the support. Really appreciate all of you guys. All love to all of you. So let's jump in right into this video. Right now, as you guys can see on the screen, I'm using a 6'4", 185 pounds, and I'm going to explain why I use this. As you guys know, crossing on FIFA 18 is very OP. If a striker is running, especially first post, they're most likely going to beat you on it. So playing a bit tall is pretty smart. Now, some people will play a bit smaller, but if in my opinion, playing CB and seeing players play CB competitively, some of the best CBs that I know play a bit taller than 6. Some play 6'2", but I know a lot of them want the choice to play a bit taller. But just note that if you play taller, you're gonna lose speed, of course, but you're gonna gain a lot of the advantage over in height. But one thing that I said on my previous video is on pro clubs, there's not really a best build. It's what's the best build that fits you. So this, in my opinion, is the best build that I would potentially play if I was a legit center back. But I've seen a lot of center backs that play competitive that play this build as well, and I'll explain more into that. So let's jump into it. We're just gonna walk you guys through it and explain each aspect to why we're using this build. So we're center back, of course. We're playing 6'4" and 185 pounds. Some people tell me, why don't you go 200 pounds and get the extra strength? But it's only two strengths, and you're losing a lot on your pace. So I would rather have a 70, around a 79 pace is pretty solid. You can most likely keep up with strikers. I mean, if they have 93 speed, you want to start running before they're running. Don't stand still. Don't hold L2 and wait for them to start running, like running at you, and then you wait. And because that's how they beat you. And I've seen that a lot with some CBs competitively. And even me, when I play striker, if I'm consistently making a run and I see the CB is just holding L2 or L1, not moving much, I'm going to beat him every time, and I'm going to keep pushing that for a goal. So playing tall, and that will help you, especially bodying him off the ball with 93 pace. As long as you keep your weight under 200 and above 178, you will be fine. But that is pretty much the build I would use. But now I'm going to show you guys the traits you guys should use. And again, guys, like I said, FIFA 18 crosses are OP, and you're gonna have to be on your feet when players that are quick are playing. You're playing against strikers, because most strikers, if they're playing below 6 foot or even 6 foot, 6'1", they will be pretty quick. But you will be able, the way to counter that is start running before they are running at you. If you see them, like, you know they're going to make a run there, start running back. Like, if you're playing with your partner, make sure that you guys are running back for that track back. Because sometimes if you don't, you will get beat on that. So let's jump into the traits that I use in this choice. So I'm going to talk about stamina. I can't even say it. Stamina last. But, of course, use all the strength, so you can get 93 strength. Again, I am not maxed out. You're maxed out at 93 center back. That's where you're maxed out. I'm only 90. I don't play center back often, but I'm giving you the intel to what you should use to be able to do that. Injury free. This is so you don't go on the floor. This is very crucial. If you don't put this on and you get injured and you're on the floor, I think it's very crucial, because if you're on the floor, it doesn't happen often, but that time that has happened, I've seen it happen in competitive, where a center back gets tackled, goes to pretty much launch the ball or switch side, and he gets tackled, and then he goes on the floor holding his leg. Because he doesn't have this, now the other team has a counter, and he's on the floor, and he keeps the striker on side, and they actually scored on that. So this is very crucial and very useful. So use it. Stamina, use the 2. This is just so I can get rid of points. I don't really think you need it, but just use it just so you can have it. Of course, defense, use everything. Again, I'm not maxed out, so my stats are not perfect. But even with this, you can see I have 91 pretty much on all the key defensive traits I want, and that's very, very important. Dribbling, I suggest you put ball control and dribbling, but and agility, but I don't want you to put skill moves, because you're a center back. If you want to improve your game, don't do skill moves. Like, do the basic two-star skill move, ball roll is fine. And you don't really need to dribble. Just get the ball, pass it to your midfield, and let them create. You're not there to create. You're there to defend. Passing, of course, use that. I would suggest use all of them. Some people say use giant throwing, but you're a center back. You don't want to do that, because you're going to exploit that, and that's going to be pretty bad. And then crossing and all of that, I don't suggest you guys use it. And again, the importance of weak foot. Weak foot is very important, so of course that's why I use the long shot. Even though it's only 50, I want that weak foot. I know there was a glitch before that people were using, but we're gonna do this legit and use weak foot 5-star perfectly. And then power header accuracy, you want that because when you go up for corners, you want to be able to win that header. And then the power header is if when you're in your box and you're clearing the ball, it can go as deep as possible in the in your opponent's half or way, whatever it is. But you can also header the ball on net towards the goal with this. But just make sure you don't put too much power, because if you do, then that will just fly over. And don't double tap too much, because that doesn't work. It's broken. And pace, of course, use everything. So I have a 79 pace. So again, like I said, the importance of this, your pace is not crazy, but the importance of this is when you see a striker running towards you, run back, track back with your other center back. Because if you don't, you're going to get beat. You can get in front of them most of the time, and you can have 93 strength, so you will be able to body him off the ball. But make sure you track back. Track back is very important. But that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. And also, thank you guys all for all the support recently. I really appreciate all of you. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.